Angela White's life story is an inspiring narrative of empowerment, self-determination, and breaking boundaries in an industry that is often misunderstood. Born on March 4, 1985, in Sydney, Australia, Angela grew up in a supportive and nurturing environment. From a young age, she exhibited a strong sense of curiosity and independence, qualities that would later define her career and influence her impact on the adult entertainment industry. Growing up in Sydney, Angela was raised in a family that encouraged education and the pursuit of knowledge. She was a bright and academically inclined child who excelled in school. Angela's early years were shaped by a deep intellectual curiosity and a desire to understand the world around her. This curiosity led her to develop an interest in human sexuality and gender studies, topics that would later become central to her career. As a teenager, Angela was not only focused on her academics but also involved in various extracurricular activities. She was well liked by her peers and known for her strong work ethic and determination. Her friends and family admired her drive and passion for learning, qualities that set her apart even at a young age. Despite her success in school, Angela felt a growing desire to explore life beyond the traditional paths laid out for her. Upon graduating from high school, Angela faced the choice of following a conventional route, continuing her education in a university setting, or exploring other opportunities that aligned with her interests and passions. After careful consideration, Angela decided to pursue a degree in gender studies at the University of Melbourne. Her choice was driven by her deep interest in understanding gender dynamics, sexuality, and the societal constructs that shape these concepts. Her academic journey in gender studies provided her with a solid foundation in feminist theory, sociology, and critical thinking, which would later inform her approach to her career in the adult industry. Angela's decision to enter the adult entertainment industry was not made lightly. Unlike many who find themselves in the industry due to financial necessity or a lack of alternatives, Angela's choice was rooted in her academic background and her desire to challenge societal norms. At the age of 18, she made the conscious decision to become a performer in the adult industry, motivated by the idea of taking control of her own narrative and exploring her sexuality in a way that was both empowering and liberating. From the outset, Angela approached her career with a level of thoughtfulness and intentionality that set her apart from many of her peers. She viewed her work in the adult industry as an extension of her academic interests, using it as a platform to challenge stereotypes and promote a more nuanced understanding of sexuality. Angela was determined to be more than just a performer. She wanted to be a role model and an advocate for change within the industry. Angela's entry into the adult industry was met with a mix of curiosity and skepticism. On one hand, she quickly gained attention for her performances and her striking on-screen presence. On the other hand, her choice to enter the industry, despite her academic background, puzzled many who knew her. However, Angela was undeterred by the opinions of others. She knew that her decision was the right one for her, and she was determined to prove that it was possible to succeed in the adult industry while maintaining one's dignity and self-respect. Angela's rise in the industry was swift. Her natural beauty, combined with her intelligence and work ethic, made her a standout performer. She quickly gained a reputation for her professionalism and the authenticity she brought to her work. Unlike many performers who felt pressured to conform to certain industry standards, Angela remained true to herself and her values. She was selective about the roles she took on and insisted on having creative control over her work. This level of control was unusual in an industry where performers often have little say in the content they produce, but Angela was determined to chart her own path. As Angela's popularity grew, so did her influence within the industry. She became known not only for her performances but also for her advocacy work. Angela used her platform to speak out about issues such as consent, performer rights, and the representation of women in the industry. Her academic background in gender studies provided her with the tools to articulate her views in a way that resonated with both her peers and her audience. She challenged the industry to do better, to treat performers with respect, and to create content that was both ethical and empowering. Angela's work as a performer was not just about entertainment, it was about making a statement. She wanted to show that the adult industry could be a space for empowerment and positive representation, rather than exploitation. She was deeply committed to the idea that performers should have agency over their bodies and their careers, and she worked tirelessly to promote this message both within the industry and beyond. In 2013, Angela took her career to the next level by founding her own production company, Angela White Productions. This move allowed her to have complete creative control over her work, from concept to execution. With her own company, Angela could produce content that aligned with her values and vision, free from the constraints of traditional adult studios. Her productions were known for their high quality, ethical standards, and the positive working environment they provided for performers. Angela's commitment to ethical production practices set her apart in an industry that often prioritizes profit over the well-being of performers. She insisted on fair pay, respectful treatment, and a safe working environment for everyone involved in her productions. Her approach earned her the respect of her peers and helped to raise the standard for production practices within the industry. Despite her success, Angela never lost sight of her mission to challenge societal perceptions of sexuality and the adult industry. She continued to use her platform to advocate for the rights and well-being of performers, pushing for greater autonomy and respect for those who chose to work in the industry. Angela's advocacy extended beyond the industry as well. She became a vocal supporter of sexual education, body positivity, and mental health awareness. Angela's influence grew beyond the confines of the adult industry. She began to be recognized as a powerful voice for change, both within the industry and in the broader conversation about sexuality and gender. Her work and advocacy earned her numerous awards and accolades, including several AVN and XBIZ awards, which are among the highest honors in the adult industry. These awards were not just a recognition of her performances, but also of her contributions to the industry as a whole. As Angela's career continued to flourish, she began to explore opportunities outside of the adult industry. She was passionate about fitness, wellness, and personal development, and she used her platform to share these interests with her audience. Angela became involved in various business ventures, including the launch of her own line of merchandise and collaborations with fitness brands. She also began to speak at conferences and events, sharing her experiences and insights with a wider audience. Angela's transition into mainstream media was seamless. She was featured in numerous interviews, documentaries, and podcasts, where she spoke candidly about her career, her advocacy work, and her views on sexuality. Her intelligence, eloquence, and authenticity made her a compelling figure, and she quickly gained a following beyond the adult industry. Angela's ability to navigate both the adult and mainstream worlds with grace and confidence was a testament to her versatility and determination. Throughout her career, Angela remained committed to her personal growth and development. She continued to prioritize her mental and physical well-being, understanding that self-care was essential to her success and happiness. Angela was a firm believer in the importance of balance, and she worked hard to maintain a healthy lifestyle, despite the demands of her career. Angela's story is not just one of professional success, it is also a story of personal empowerment and resilience. She faced numerous challenges and obstacles throughout her career, but she never allowed them to define her. Instead, she used them as opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger. Angela's journey is a powerful reminder that it is possible to succeed in any field if you approach it with intelligence, respect, and a commitment to being true to yourself. Today, Angela White continues to be a leading figure in the adult industry, but she is also much more than that. She is a businesswoman, an advocate, and a role model for anyone who believes in the importance of agency, respect, and authenticity. Angela's life and career are a powerful reminder that our choices define us, and that with determination and integrity, it is possible to forge a path that is true to oneself. Angela White's story is about challenging perceptions, advocating for change, and living life with purpose and passion. She has proven that it is possible to build a successful and fulfilling career on your own terms, even in an industry that is often stigmatized and misunderstood. Her journey continues to inspire and empower, showing that authenticity, self-respect, and a commitment to one's values are the true keys to success. As Angela looks to the future, she remains focused on her mission to challenge societal norms and promote a more inclusive and respectful understanding of sexuality. She continues to push boundaries and break barriers, both within the adult industry and beyond. Angela's story is far from over, and as she continues to evolve and grow, there is no doubt that she will continue to make a lasting impact on the world around her.